Right now, nearly 2 billion youth around the world are transforming into their future selves. If you could direct them to one single destination, where would it be? Greetings everyone, my name is Jesse Frame and welcome to the Youth Hope channel, where we aim to equip and encourage youth workers around the world. There's a really clever scene in Lewis Carroll's famous novel called Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Alice is lost in the forest and she meets a character called the Cheshire Cat. And the scene unfolds like this. Alice is lost and she sees this cat and she asks him, "Can you tell me which way I should go?" And the cat basically asks her, "Well, where do you want to get to?" And Alice says, "Well, I don't much care where." So the cat responds, "Then it doesn't much matter which way you go." You see, the same thing is true in our youth ministry. How we lead our youth ministry is going to depend a great deal on where we want to lead our young people. Have you ever attended or watched a soccer match on television? Maybe you've heard this sound.
Y te cae una como estas, ahorita me platicas, te pones nervioso como arquero, viene el desborde de León, el servicio parece pasando, nuevo centro, ¡gol!
Everyone knows what that sound means. Everyone knows it's important because there's only one point to a soccer game. That's to get the ball in the goal. I've had the privilege of traveling to a lot of different places around the world, and soccer goals can look really different depending on where you are. Sometimes it's the metal frame with the net. Sometimes it's some sticks pinned together. Sometimes it's a chalk outline on a brick wall, 2 rocks on the ground. It doesn't really matter what the goal is. But you can't play a soccer match. You can't play the game. You can't have winners and losers. You can't know what's going on if you don't have a goal. Having a goal in youth ministry is equally as important. If I asked you, what do you think the goal of youth ministry is? How would you answer? If I asked you as a youth worker, what do you spend your time doing each week? What would be on your list? Why do you do those things? Are you confident that the things that you spend your time, energy, and resources are actually leading you and the young people you're in charge of where you want to go? In any endeavor that we would say is important, having a goal is critical. Goals help give us a sense of direction and make sure we know where we're going. Goals help us to know what resources we need to get the job done. Goals help us to evaluate. Are we doing a good job? Are we doing a bad job? Does something need to change? Do we need to get outside help from someone else? When it comes to ministry, Jesus made the goal perfectly clear in Matthew 28. Make disciples. So at Youth Hope, we've taken Jesus' words and some other verses and condensed them down to a simple, memorable goal statement that we teach youth workers around the world. And we say it like this: the goal of youth ministry is to help young people think and live like Jesus. Being a disciple means we strive to live and think like our teacher, our master. And as youth workers, our job is to come alongside young people and help them to think and live like Jesus. If we let anything else guide and direct our youth ministry work, we're going to miss the mark. We need to have a clear goal of how we are moving young people in the direction of Jesus. That goal helps us to decide on our programs, our teaching, our methods. Everything we do should be pushed forward by this vision, this goal of helping young people to think and live like Jesus. Because the Cheshire Cat was right. If where we're going doesn't matter, then what we do doesn't matter either. But it does matter. The goal to help young people think and live like Jesus, it matters. So, youth workers, what are we going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Do you have a plan? Do you have a goal? Do you have objectives set for you and your team? Do you know where you're going? We know the big goal, to make disciples, but what about you? We've explained what Youth Hope says is the goal of youth ministry, but maybe you would say it differently. Maybe you would choose different words. What do you think the goal for youth ministry is? Today I want to challenge you to be intentional about writing out your goals. Big goals, small goals, short-term, long-term. Write out a plan. Where are you going in youth ministry? Share that plan with the other leaders in your churches or your ministry. Get together with other local youth workers and collaborate. Set goals together. What could you do as a community, as a group of youth workers in your area? Let's work to raise the bar in youth ministry, because young people are worth it, and discipleship is worth it. Thanks again for stopping by the Youth Hope channel. We hope this video was encouraging and maybe challenges you to up your game when it comes to setting goals for your ministry work. We want to challenge you to write that out. Share that with somebody. Share it with us. If you found encouragement in this video, let us know in the comments, or if you think you have a good way to articulate the goal of youth ministry, we'd love to hear that from you and share it with others around the world as well. So thanks for stopping by. We'll see you on the next video.